Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Brady here. Welcome back to Power Tongue. So honored that you would join me today. We're at about mid-December, December 16th. You'll have to excuse my voice. We're still manifesting healthiness from this flu that I've had for quite some time. But I really want to talk about what's going on spiritually in the world right now, because there's a collective group of us that are waking up to what's happening as we're ascending towards this idea of fourth density consciousness and this harvest that's coming to actually pull the earth from its current state towards a much higher state. So if you're in tune to the spiritual, you're aware of all this. And I just kind of want to affirm that we're on the same page here in some of these aspects. But first of all, last night was December 15th. We had that beautiful Gemini full moon, and that shit was crazy. Did you guys get any special messages from that? Did it affect you as deeply as it affected me? Because I was blown away by what was happening. I hardly slept all night, and when I did, I was in and out of lucid dreams and all this crazy astral stuff going on. And I just heard a lot of reports that a lot of people were feeling that same energy pulling towards Earth. So we're headed into the Christmas season. If you celebrate it, if you don't, it doesn't matter. But there's a lot of people that are going to be like gathering with family and traveling, and that can be a really stressful time. So I just want to remind you to take care of yourselves. Love yourself. Do your self-care regimens, whatever that is. Relax and remember to breathe. Our bodies are not getting enough oxygen on their own with this kind of subconscious breathing module that we have on us. We need to actually breathe consciously, like really deep breaths, like slowly let it out. Let your lungs fill up and watch how that affects your body. It affects it in such beautiful ways. So we've been going through this Mars retrograde since December 6th. It's now December 16th, 10 days in. We're going to stay in this state till December. And that's kind of telling us to look inward, to reconnect with our inner truth, to pause, to, while the world goes fast, while the world, we can't feel to keep up with it, we need to remember that we are spiritual beings and we need to look inward and to examine our truth. We live our truth and we create our truth. So that is sort of a reminder from Mars retrograde. Think about your creativity. Think about being authentic. Reflect on how you express yourself creatively, whatever that word is. I can't talk very well. So when you're creative, when you're doing these things that you feel is your life's purpose to do, there's artists, there's singers, there's all different. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry about that. Look at your art, look at your product that you're putting out and feel if that resonates with your inner truth. Okay, we're dealing with emotional healing. I'm dealing with this too in this Mars retrograde. I have a lot of trauma. I have a lot of, past bullshit that I'm trying to work through. And some of that stuff tends to surface in this Mars retrograde. Some of this stuff kind of comes out of nowhere, hits you right in the face, and we need to not be frustrated at this and think that we're actually regressing and becoming less in tune with our spirituality. But we need to take that trauma that surfaces and transform it into clarity and peace. And of course, like I was saying, focus on rest, focus on integration, focus on resisting that urge to push forward, resisting the urge to move too fast towards where you feel compelled or called to go. And slow down and reflect. Mars is a very fiery planet. And if we move too fast, we're going to lose track of where we're going, and we're going to skip key processes along the way. We've also been talking about this new Earth forming and how Pluto's moved into Aquarius. It's going to be there for quite some time. This is a collective shift. This is not for specific people. This is for all of us. Humanity as a whole, the Earth as a whole, creation as a whole. We're all aspects of this one infinite creator, and all of that is essentially leveling up. We're looking at themes of innovation. We're looking at themes of equality. We're looking at themes of spiritual unity. We're looking to put down these kind of dogmatic, mundane systems that have completely fucked up the world, like religion and racism and institutionalism and the all of these social complexes that completely are built to deunify humanity. We need to transcend above that. We need to wake up from this kind of churchy mindset that's like full of cliques and us just leaving people out, to know that we are all aspects of that one infinite creator. We are all the creator experiencing itself, and with that mindset, it's our responsibility to break old structures, to unify our vision, to perform the shadow work that removes this veil that separates us, that puts this illusion in our mind that we're anything other than one, and to transcend above and to move into this 4D consciousness we keep talking about. There's an amazing social memory complex waiting for us, and if we lean into that, we can absolutely change the world. And that's what it's all about. Positive change for the life of the world. Break these old structures. Examine the outdated systems in your life. These could be beliefs, these could be habits, these could be societal norms. Don't be afraid to let them go. People will try to guilt you for letting something go that's toxic to yourself. You need to understand that that is an aspect of your shadow manifesting. When you try to, like, let's do an example to tell you what I'm talking about here. Let's say you're trying to leave like a toxic church situation that you're in, you're a churchgoer, and you're trying to leave that because you've found it to be toxic and exclusive, and it absolutely twists the scriptures that it holds so dearly. Anyway, you try to leave that, all of a sudden you're shamed and guilted by everybody. That's not a separate energy coming from elsewhere to you. That is a shadow energy coming from within, as we're all one collective thing. That is you hurting yourself. Once you realize that, it takes the power away from them. It takes the power out of that situation, and you realize that you are in control of this energy. This energy comes outward from you, and if you can focus it, and if you can work through it, you'll absolutely be able to release the fear, release the tension, release the pain, release the hurt, and embrace your higher potential. Embrace who you are meant to be. Whichever direction you're polarizing, embrace it and live it. That's the key to this unified vision, gaining momentum, aligning collectively, and moving as a species, as a planetary being towards this fourth density consciousness that will wake up the masses. And you've been waking up and things have been moving so fastly, and at the same time we've had Saturn move into Pisces. What is that calling for? Well, it's calling for us to ground the mystical. Ground the mystical. Okay? This is not just some woo-woo ethereal out there shit. This is about manifesting your dreams and desires. Slow down and pause and take what you want. Make it your reality. Make it real. Live in that reality. Bring these visionary out there ideas that you think are impossible. Pull that into your tangible reality through your focus and discipline. Grab it from the infinite timeline where it exists and pull it into your now. That is the key to manifestation. It's not about okay, if I do this and I do this and I do that and I do this, all of a sudden I'll pave the way towards what I want. No, it's about living in the reality that you already have it. It's already a part of you. It's already in this law of one mindset. Live in the end that she's already yours. It's already yours. You already have it. You're already healed. You're already better. And when you do that, when you feel those emotions, when you feel that spirituality and that reality, it becomes your reality. It becomes the real thing. This is all a part of moving towards spiritual maturity. Deepen your connection with the divine. Create these consistent practices. Meditation, breath work, whatever it is you do. Prayer. Like, there's all different names for this stuff. If you're like a devout Christian or whatever and you're happy in that system, it would be like prayer, intercession, worship, all these things. Whatever your practice is, lean into it and own it. And that will deepen your connection with this one infinite creator and reveal the secrets of the universe to you. And when you have those secrets, when you have that knowledge, you can ground yourself in reality. Create these compassionate boundaries. Navigate emotional spaces that are really bothering you and hurting you. Navigate that with grace. But honor your own limits and know that you can't entertain every feeling that comes through you. Like, there's feelings that come to me and I'm like, I can't feel this right now. I can't. And these spiritual teachers will be like, you need to grab that and work through it. Well, sometimes it's not for now. Sometimes it's for later. Sometimes it's too hurtful, too painful to think about right now, and you won't survive it. And know that that's okay. It's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to have limits. And it's okay to know those limits and to enforce them. December is so powerful. It's so crazy what's going on here. So many people are waking up. I felt vibrations of transformation, vibrations of enlightenment, alignment, all these different ways of saying that people are opening up their eyes to what's happening. The veil is being removed and people are seeing exactly what the fuck is going on here. And it's so beautiful to see. Don't fall into these limiting beliefs. Because deep within you, if you can feel it, is these amazing spiritual truths that will put you in tune with what's happening. And there's a portal energy. Have you felt this portal energy where people are going through this portal and stepping into higher states of awareness, stepping into their abundance, stepping into love and beauty and positivity? And like, honestly, when people go through these portals, it's like, they literally look better when they come out the other side. It's not just like an internal spiritual thing. Their physical complex starts to look better. Their physical complex follows suit with their soul. Once they commune with their higher self, once they commune with their guides and this creator energy, everything changes from the inside all the way out to the outside. So we take that portal energy that we're feeling, take it and remain open and remain intentional with it. The main thing, the main focus for this month is unity. The main focus is oneness. Take all of these aspects I've mentioned. Take all this shadow work. Take all this transformation. Take all this slowing down and pausing. And call all that to alignment with the understanding that all is one. That every choice you make impacts the whole. That to love someone else is to love yourself, and to love yourself is to love someone else. To know that when you stay true to yourself, i.e. putting up these boundaries, you stay true to the collective and take part in these cycles of creation. Recognize the interplay of expansion and contraction in your own personal life, and honor both as necessary steps in this spiritual evolution. So we're moving into Christmas. It's a super stressful time. People are miserable. People are upset. Keep these spiritual tools around your belt. Journal for clarity. Reflect on the old stories and live in that. Okay? Remember your revision tactics. You can revise bullshit that happened years ago. Change the outcome, change what happened, and watch it change your present. That's part of living in the end. Embrace your stillness. Meditate. Spend time in silence. Use that stillness. Still your physical complex so you can connect with your higher self spiritually. Embrace your sacred creativity, art, music, writing, sexuality, however you express yourself. Use that to channel insight and emotions into this reality. Communicate with connection. Surround yourself with like-minded souls who uplift and inspire your spiritual path, and don't be afraid to stay away from the assholes. They're going to bring you down. They're going to hurt you. Stay away from them then. There's no harm in that. You're not called to change the world on your own by interacting with everybody. You're called to take care of yourself so that you can do these beautiful things. And with everything, move with intention. Balance this visionary dreaming with grounded steps inward and manifest your desires and proceed with beauty and positivity. December is for personal work and transformation. In the new year, we'll look outward. In the new year, we'll look outward. But take the rest of this month to be still and know that you are God. Be still, and in that stillness, hear His voice. Be still and know that you are a part of that one infinite creator, and your polarity is the key to everything. And in all, love and spread light and unity towards that one infinite creator, and be blessed. We'll be talking to you again by Christmas, but for sure, take care of yourself and love yourself, and everything will be okay. Love you. Subscribe and like or whatever. I don't know. Bye.